So you probably clicked this video because the audio for your videos are sounding like this. But you really want your audio to be sounding more like this. Well, if that is the case, then I'm here to give you my 3 tips to get perfect audio for your YouTube videos. Hey, what's going on guys? Dre here. Welcome back to the channel. First off, if this happens to be your first time visiting the channel, welcome. My name is Dre Anthony and my passion mostly surrounds tech, lifestyle and photography. So on this channel I mostly do videos related to these topics, which normally covers unboxings, reviews, tips and tricks. So if that is something you're into, then definitely consider subscribing. So for today's video, as I said before, I am going to be sharing with you my 3 tips on how to get perfect audio for your YouTube videos. Now, this is actually going to be kind of a mini YouTube series that I'll be doing here on the channel, where I'll be breaking down different aspects of creating videos for YouTube and how to get the best quality no matter what the budget is. With that said, getting the audio right for your YouTube videos is definitely one of the most important things, and one of the reasons why I decided to start off with talking about audio. When you think of the videos you've watched on YouTube, 50% of that entire experience is audio. Now, think about it for a minute. How many videos have you guys skipped because the audio was just total trash? A lot, I assume. No matter how good the content is, once you have pretty terrible audio, I'm sure persons will skip your videos. Well, I'm going to help you so that doesn't happen to you. Now, the very first tip that I suggest you start with is to look around the room or the space that you're filming your videos and try as much as possible to do some sound treatment. Now, sound treatment is not the same as soundproofing, which is a little bit more complex and a bit more difficult. So let's just get that out of the way. But what you're doing here is to just minimize as much as possible the reverb or echo that is present in the room that you're filming in. Now, there are a few ways in which you can help with sound treatment. If the space you're filming in is empty, then adding some furniture like a couch or carpeting is really helpful in order to limit those sounds from bouncing around, which is what causes echo. Also, adding stuff like acoustic panels or sound blankets are really helpful if you have the space and the budget for it. Now, for more budget-friendly options, you can definitely get these styrofoam acoustic panels from Amazon. They're pretty cheap and there are a ton of them that are on Amazon that you can choose from. Now, let me be honest, they are not completely the best in getting the desired results, but it definitely does help. I personally have a few around in my filming space that I use to help with some sound treatment. So it's definitely not the perfect thing to use, but it definitely does help. So I highly would recommend you check it out and pick up a few if you are on a tight budget. Okay, so you sound treated your space to the best of your ability to get rid of the echo. Then what do I do next, Dre? Well, my next tip will take you to the record setting on your camera. Now here, you're going to go to the sound recording setting that is on your camera. And what you're going to do first off is to change the default setting from automatic to manual. Then what you're going to do next is to go to the record volume setting on your camera as well. And what you're going to do is to turn down as low as possible that recording volume to the lowest possible setting. Now, this is so that you don't depend too heavily on the preamps in your camera, as they're usually pretty bad. Now, this tip is a huge tip and one that has made a huge difference for a lot of persons. There is also the option of recording your audio externally to an external recorder and then sync your audio when editing. Now, bear in mind that this particular option is an addition to your workflow. So some persons don't mind, some persons will mind. For me, I personally don't want any addition to my already overloaded workflow. So what I did was to purchase an audio adapter that I used to connect directly to my camera, which has so much and way better cleaner preamps than my Canon camera that I'm using to film my videos. The audio adapter that I am using is the DXA Micro Pro Plus, I think it is. A very, very good audio adapter that allows me to record all my audio in camera, so I won't have to do any syncing in post. It's actually what you're listening to now, but we're gonna get into what my setup is like in a moment. But you guys can definitely let me know if you would like to see a review and how I use this audio adapter from Beachtech by leaving a comment down in the comment section below. Also, if you're enjoying the video so far, then please go ahead and hit that like button. A subscription will be helpful as well. Okay, so you've sound treated your space and you've adjusted the audio recording settings in your camera. What's next? Well, the next tip, which is my third tip, will be just as important as the tips before, and that is to get your mic as close to you as possible. Now, this is probably the tip I personally wish I knew when I started making videos. Once I started placing my mic much closer to me, it made such a huge difference for my audio. Right now, I have my mic maybe about 6 inches away from my mouth, and as you can hear, it sounds really good. Of course, I've also did some editing with the equalization of the audio, and as you can hear, it sounds really good. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move the position of my mic, which is right here, just out of frame, and I'm gonna place it somewhere different, and you're gonna tell me if you hear the difference. All right, so this is an audio test. Right now, I have my mic placed right on top of my camera, and right now I'm maybe 2 feet away from the mic. Now, tell me if you can hear the difference. I'm pretty sure you can hear it, right? Now, that is really not so good at all. And you know what? Let's switch back to my original setup. Just a quick second. Now, as you just heard, mic placement plays a huge role in the quality of your audio. Now, there are many ways in which you can get your mic as close to you as possible, as you've just seen before. Now, I'm using a shotgun mic that's placed on a microphone boom arm that allows me to position the mic as close to me as possible out of the frame of the camera. But other options that you can consider is getting a lavalier mic and attach it to you that will get the mic as close to your mouth as possible. That will help with your audio greatly. You can definitely look up on the best ways to place your lav mic to get the best results. But there are some bonus tips that I would love to share with you as well. Now, the first one is to ensure turning off equipments or machines that might be causing loud rumbles, like for example your air conditioning or a fan that might be close by, and also by choosing the mic that works best for your surroundings. There are some mics that are very sensitive and will pick up noise in your environment much easier than some. So definitely do your research before you purchase or invest in audio equipment that might not be suitable for your filming space or your setup. Anyways, those were my 3 tips on how to get great audio for your YouTube videos. If there are any other tips or suggestions that you guys think are also important things to consider, then go ahead and leave a comment down below in the comment section and let me know. If there are any questions that you guys have, then please also feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section and I'll be happy to help as much as possible. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to the end and you found this video helpful, then please go ahead and hit that like button and share the video with anyone, a friend, a family member who might find this video beneficial. Now, also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't as yet. That would be a massive help in growing this YouTube channel. Thank you guys for your support, my returning subscribers. You have been awesome. Thanks for the likes and the comments, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Peace.